I'm Brett, aka FTR Norwich. I have got Chris here with me this evening. Say hello, Chris.
Welcome back.
Tonight we are here for the round 2 of our Tier 3 race in Hungary. Format will be short qualifying followed by 50% race. Apologies for anyone that thought we were meant to be on an hour later. It's due to the delays from the recent real Formula 1 race that has just been more or less finished after a few hours of rain. But an hour later we've got our Tier 3 race, and then shortly followed later on is our Tier 1 race at 8 o'clock. So no changes there. But we'll concentrate on Tier 1 for now. Any early predictions, Chris, from where we are?
Sorry to correct, but Tier 3 for now. Early predictions, it's hard to say. We have had one driver move down from last night's Tier 2 race in Zero Unicorn, and see where his pace is with these drivers. So give us a good indicator as to what the rest of the pace is like. We know T.E. Staffy from previous test race, I think he was in at Spain, did the Tier 2 and 3 races there, so it's good to see him back, see what he can do.
Yep. Are you okay to give you give Michael an invite? Is he in the party? Or is he? Ah, he's there. We're good.
Yeah.
So, as I say, there he is. First driver to come out is F1. I'm going to say F105 because it's a very, very complicated thing for. We've got a whole host of cars coming out for this first short qualifying. It's F1 who did lead the way, but he's given the place to the Alfa Romeo of FTR Mogs, followed by Metro Cash. It's good to see him back on the track after a while out.
Yeah, it's another driver that Metro Cash, another driver that's moved back down from Tier 2. He's sticking this tier now for the remainder of the season. Not many drivers on the mediums. Maybe saving them for later on in the session. One driver also making his debut in TTM, I'm going to say Syra. Hopefully I haven't pronounced that wrong. In the Ferrari.
Yep.
Oh, he's got no front wing. Not the way you'd want to be mentioning your debut, but he's obviously got himself involved in an incident there with the wall.
Yeah, I did. I was trying to go through those, and I did notice he hadn't. Got a wing, so I think he's potentially gone on a spin there somewhere. So we'll go on board with FTR Mogs in the Alfa Romeo. Still wearing the pink race helmets, like I said before, after the first rounds, remembering lost ones from some of the drivers and some of the admin who've lost their loved ones to cancer. Some of the drivers carrying on the incentive throughout the season. Oh, and Yingling! We lost Yingling! I'm trying to go on board with that critical divide, see if it actually shows. The car might be gone by now by the time critical divide does get round. But yeah, it's literally just disappeared as soon as critical divide got onto that straight. There's a F1 CMM FC05 goes fastest on a 1:14.5. Moggs backed out on his original lap there. think Metricash as well, so they're going, I think, on banker laps there, just to... That's Jimbo Supernova. So the two Mercedes lead at the moment, at the top of the team sheet, the timesheets. Staffy third, Vigorous Unicorn in fourth. Starting their laps now. I've got on board with FTR.
So Zero Unicorn and Bastinator will both on laps as well.
Oh, Bastinator talking about him. Spun.
So Zero Unicorn.
16-3 it is. On board with FTR Ellis in the Alpha Tauri. Getting well out of the way of the Alpha Tauri as he comes into the last sector here. Going to challenge the top positions, but it's a really pretty respectable time from FTR Ellis and goes up to P5, and the one is 1:16.2. Michael Collins in the Haas. And FTR Ellis is retired. This isn't a full quali session. He's retired now.
He's retired on track as well.
Or has he crashed? I think he might have crashed.
It's a bit of a weird place where he has crashed at turn 1.
Just completely lost all brakes, or
so Michael Collins goes P7. Hopefully we'll see Ellis's car on board now.
No, it's gone again. Oh, it is. No. Oh,
the wheels are off.
It was just there.
The wheels are off.
Yeah, it was just there.
Hopefully he can let us know what happened there.
So there's two crashes we lost. Yost Yingling and FTR Ellis now from just their first laps early on in qualifying. Metricash coming to the line now to complete his lap and goes P7 above Michael Collins. Goes FTR Moggs. Moggs has gone quick on his last lap. Goes P2. So, after the first runs, F105 leads the way with a 1:14.5. Mog second with a 1:15.8. Vigorous Unicorn in P3 with a 1:15.9. Jimbo Supernova is fourth with a 1:16.1. FTR Ellis unfortunately has crashed out, but he's in fifth at the moment with a 1:16.2. Zero Unicorn and Metricash split by literally thousandths of a second in 6th and 7th. There's on outlaps at the moment. Other drivers, so Magusi, LMB, Critical Divide and Bassinator waiting to get their laps going. It'll be LMB 17 who will get the first lap underway. Oh, and Michael Collins has lost it as well. There's 3 now out of qualifying. As LMB comes round to the corner, he's lost it here, and yeah, he's lost the wheel into the before the chicane there. That one we did see on board. So Michael Collins now out of qualifying. The curbs are really becoming a problem for some of these drivers. LMB just about managed to keep it within the lines and keeping it straight there. As the Ferrari of TCM Sarah is on a lap at the moment. Has finished the lap with LMB on the medium compound and goes P2. Just just under a second away from our current pole sitter of F2, F105. He's not far off at all. Wait for Bassinator or Critical Divide to set a lap time. It'll be Bassinator who will come through through sector 2 into sector 3 on the medium compounds tyre. Oh, and as you can see, yellow flags waving. I think it's just Zero Unicorn getting out of the way. And oh, we lost Jimbo Supernova. I think we have lost Jimbo Supernova on the start-finish straight here. Chance to no, we're not. Goes around. No, we're not. So that's 5 drivers we've lost here out of qualifying due to crashes. You see Critical Divide coming into the last corner. Won't be a particularly quick lap. We'll set a time of 1:44.4, but obviously we'll go again here. And Staffy and I guess Mog's getting really close together there. Mog's has gone through on a fresh set of soft tyres here. Comes to the line now. This looks quick. It goes back up to P2. So 14.7, he's not far off there from F1CMM's FC05's time.
Yeah, recently just seen what's happened to FTR Ellis, and that is absolutely shocking.
Has he literally, like, crashed just for the sake of it, or?
I don't think this has actually happened, but Staffy's car was driving backwards on the track and just drove straight into Ellis, who was about to turn in at turn 1.
Wow. I mean, if just a message to Ellis, if you have got a clip, to please send it in.
That's how I know. He sent the clip in.
Right, okay. That'll be the subject for the stewards, as LMB 17 has retired in the pits, I think. Yep.
Yeah, he'll be happy with that lap on the mediums.
Yeah. Actually, no, I'm trying to think. Actually, Critical Divide. We lost Critical Divide as well. I completely and utterly been trying to concentrate on what you just said there, involving FTR Ellis, and yeah, Critical Divide has actually out as well. So 6 drivers out of qualifying. I need to say this track is can be deadly on those curbs. This game really does not is not easy for some of these drivers, me included. But seriously, if you get out on one of the wrong curbs here, it will send you spiralling off. It's a pretty decent lap time in there, up to 3rd for TTM Ciara. Sorry. But yeah, decent time there for the Ferrari. 14.9. It's just 4/10 off from pole position there, so looks, even though he knocked his front wing off early on in the early stages of qualifying, it looks pretty confident out there right now. Bassinator out on his out lap. So F1 has actually gone quicker as well. He's gone to 14.2. So he has gone even quicker there, from a 14.5 to a 14.2. So
I wonder if we'll see any drivers improve in this last stages of qualifying and top 5 all on soft tyres. Bassinator comes to the end of the first sector.
oh my word! Yeah, I've just seen the incident with FTR Ellis. That is wow. I've never seen that in any F1 game, let alone this one. That was pretty spectacular.
Yeah, and worse that it wasn't actually the driver that did that. It was just the game. It's coded.
That's a hell of a glitch. See, Metro Cash out on his out lap. He is going to try and get pole. He's going to need to make up a second on his time as Bassinator go P3.
Yeah, decent lap under pressure. Just trying to get himself in the top 10.
So we got
Metro Cash.
6 runners left. 6 runners left. 4 of them in the pit, so they're not going to make up. They're not going to be able to get any other lap time in unless Bassinator is on for another lap here. And he's not. He might get another lap in if he chooses to. Metro Cash is his final lap, his final chance to get pole position. We'll go on board with him for it. Staffy is now coming out on our lap. He's not going to get in. I don't think he's actually going to get round in time, as neither is Moggs. It might be a time glitch. It might be the time glitch. We never know. Metro Cash is up by just over a second in sector 1. From the look of it, he's not actually reached sector 1, so I don't know what split times is. So
He's down and he's lost it.
He's oh! It's that corner. He's lucky to still be in it. He's only knocked off his front right end plate. That's a thing. That corner there, especially when you're pushing just that little bit too hard. Oh, it's good to see Dodger commenting and being his regular funny self in the Twitch chat.
Metro Cash still going quite slow here. I wonder if he's trying to get rid of fuel.
He can't possibly go out and go for another lap here. I mean, it's done. The session's done now. He can't. Yeah.
Stafford's trying again, and Moggs also a little bit further behind the track.
So there was actually a timing glitch there, because I thought it was done and dusted. They won't have enough time to get round, but the Moggs and Staffy have managed to get through before the end. So Staffy could certainly move up here. See what his split time is for sector 2. He's up by just under 4/10. See what Moggs is like. So Moggs is down on his time currently at the moment as he comes into that part now, and down by nearly 2.5 seconds, so he's not going to improve on this one, Logs. Staffy, on the meantime, comes to the line and will go P4. That's it. To come through, and I'll say he won't improve. I don't think he backed off there to save his tyres.
Yeah, I think his previous lap was already on soft, so that's not going to make too much difference.
There we are. So, F1 on pole with a 14.2. Mogg second with a 14.7. Bassinator third. Staffy fourth. I've got to say, it's an impressive fifth place for our debutant TCM Syrah. Just send the confirmation of the break now.
Okay, just to continue the leaderboard before it goes off, Metro Cash in P6, and you've got the first of the medium runners, LMB in P7, Zero Unicorn P8, Vigorous Unicorn in P9, and Jimbo Supernova in P10, both on the softs. Everybody else outside the top 10 will of course have free tyre choice. Haven't been informed what the weather is yet. Obviously qualifying was dry. You have to assume that the drivers that went on the mediums, it is going to be a dry start, and indeed it is. Crystal clear blue skies. Could be in for a dry race.
Yeah, it looks like it. Have we got any tiers or do any promo for the channel at the moment while we've got our 5-minute break, Chris?
Yes, we are currently recruiting for tier 5, which is due to go out on Wednesdays at 8 o'clock in the evening. I'm looking for about 4 to 5 drivers for that tier to fill the grid. If you are interested and you're keen to get into league racing, hit the Discord link.
Yeah, it's I think as we've seen over the last couple of days, I mean, unfortunately I couldn't race yesterday due to work reasons, but certainly watching the tier 2 race last night on here, it was competitive, and this is one of the most competitive tracks on the calendar. Probably would call it a Monaco without the barriers, really, but especially the curbs make up for how dangerous this track can be. And talking of Monaco, the next track up for the league is in Azerbaijan, Baku.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly looking forward to that one, and hopefully everyone will get past the castle section on the first lap.
Well, you say get past the castle section. You got to get through the first 2 corners without causing any damage from that side. And hope everyone just gets their braking points absolutely spot on and correct. But we shall see. It's going to be interesting and interesting race here. So, 2 minutes left before ready up. Any early predictions for potentially for any early race win predictions, Chris?
I think LMB's in a strong position on those mediums, even though he's down in P7, I think it was. It'd be interesting to see if the soft runners elect for a 2-stop or whether they'll try to go soft to hards. It's difficult to say at the moment. I'm going to go with Staffy. It's my initial. Yeah,
yep.
Go with Staffy.
Yep. Well, just to confirm, I've got it up on stream now. The only driver out of the top 10 is who's on softs is FTR Ellis. The rest have opted for the medium tyres. So Magusi, Michael Collins, Critical Divide, and Newling all starting on the medium tyres. Might be the good choice there. Fresh mediums. Yeah. I'm going to go for a FTR Moggs win here. He had a very, very good race last time out. F1 also put in a good... I'm trying to think. I think F1 might have actually won the last race, actually, just in front of Moggs. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go for Moggs in F1. First and second. And I'm going to go Metro Cash third in the Williams. I think him being back here, he's got some pace. I'm not going to count out Jimbo Zoopman over Mr. Magusi to go up that lead, that time board as well. But
Yeah, got Yingling starting at the back as well. Could we see last to first?
so time is 6:27.
Beat you to it.
It's good to be prepared. So, say halfway through, we will be losing Chris near the end of the race, but we have got a new commentator joining us.
But you didn't put. Did you put formation up on?
Yeah, did you?
You did. Right, so I thought the lights were going to go off as well. My apologies.
Oh dear. Yeah, formation laps on. So as we near the end of the race, Chris has got another league race to get on with, so I have got another commentator joining us in form of Golden Tornado. And he'll be joining us in the comms box for this race, making his comms debut for the Tier 3, and also then, as I say, later on this evening, 8 o'clock, is the Tier 1 race, and it will be FTR Lando and also Golden Tornado joining me as well for that race. But here for now is Tier 3, F1, CMM FC05 on pole, Mog second, Bassinator third, Staffy fourth.
Big gap.
Deviton,
Sorry, big gap from Metro Cash.
I was actually going to say there's a big gap between Staffy and I was just going to get onto our debutant TTM Syra. But yeah, also the gap between the Ferrari and the Alpine. They're starting to catch up the Ferrari now, but it'll be Metro Cash in 6th, LMB 7th, Zero Unicorn 8th, Vigorous Unicorn 9th, Jimbo Supernova 10th, and then Ellis, Magusi, Michael, Collins, Critical Divide and Yingling completing the grid. That is one hell of a gap from the Ferrari. Really slowed up the grid there. Well, the heat of the tyres for the leaders are going literally second by second here. So Yingling coming round the final corner here to take to the grid.
Staffy is disconnected on my screen.
Yeah, it's to mine too. Yeah, try and get him back in. So, here we go. Watching for the lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. Everyone gets a really good start, but Moggs has got him on the outside. Into turn 1 it we go. F1 on the outside, Moggs on the inside. Going to go round the outside here, Moggs. Moggs has a place. Battle between these two. So Moggs leads into turn 1. Metro Cash has made up a good couple of places now in 3rd. Zero Unicorn up to 4th. Fascinator down to 5th. KTM Syra 6th. Ellison 7th. Critical Divide has made a couple of positions up. Jibber Supernova up. Staffy is still in AI disconnected here, so he's falling down. LMB has had a bit of a horrible start really at the moment. He's dropped down.
Oh, Ellis is round.
Oh, and his contact. Staffy's car has ended up collecting LMB. So, wow. Fascinator and Zero Unicorn are battling here. Here goes Fascinator trying to get up the inside on those soft tyres. So, wow. Crazy start, but here we go. Mog's making a better start there on the pole sitter and leads the Alfa Romeo, but F1 could come back out in here and goes up the inside again. F1 goes in front here.
VSC. VSC.
Yeah.
Ellis has crashed.
Yeah, Ellis has crashed in between just near the end of near sector 3. So,
And the lead had just changed hands as well, so vital for F1 CMM.
yeah, that was
Got the move done.
it was a good battle between them, got to be said.
Vigorous
Two laps
Unicorn
gone here.
and Critical Divide both making pit stops at the end of lap 1 as well.
Yeah, I think they were. Where did they make? Do they have? Just gonna double check. So Critical Divide was on mediums, and he's gone back onto another set of mediums. Vigorous on the softs has then gone back out on to the mediums. So if he makes another stop now, he won't have to worry about changing onto the opposite. About making the other compound rule. So virtual safety car on lap 2 here. F1 leads, Mog second, and I think we're back underway here. We are. F1 gets a fairly decent restart here. Mogs will be trying to close him down here in the Alfa Romeo. Metro Cash, like I said, is made up kind of 3 places on the first start there. Really good start there by Metro Cash. Zero Unicorn up by 4 places as well. Yingling has made up 6 places from last place in the grid up to 9th. Magusi up to 8th as well. So a lot of positives to take out of that general first phase of the race start. Has started to close in on F1 throughout the middle sector here. Mercedes still leads, but Moggs is not going to let this go easy.
Yeah, Bastinator on Zero Unicorn as well, really hustling in the middle sector. Clearly a little bit quicker, but just can't find a way past. It's a really difficult track to get past. Really, the only overtaking spot is the start-finish straight.
He's going to think about it though.
He's going for it.
Going to think about it here. He'll have DRS on the start-finish straight, and he's already on the outside. They go side by side, and he's got the move done more or less before the DRS point was there. Yeah. So good move there by Bassinator. He'd been trying to get past him in the opening couple of laps there. They were very close together, but he just couldn't make the move. LMB in the meantime has pitted for a set of hard tyres, and just think he's going to have to be careful on those for a couple of laps because they will not have the grip as the leaders now do battle as F1 goes really wide. And it's given the chance for Moggs to close up even more now. Tell you what, Moggs is really pushing F1 here right now. Going to be very close to for an overtake, but then he's backed off there. To come into the last couple of corners here, Moggs is actually struggling a little bit maybe for some grip here. F1's managed to get away from him here. He's got DRS, but it's not close enough for an overtake here. It's Jimbo Supernova and TCM Syra. Syra looking for a move maybe on Zero Unicorn, both of them on the soft compound tyre. Zero Unicorn is being hunted down here by the Ferrari and the Mercedes of Syra and Jimbo Supernova. I would think really Zero Unicorn on the better tyre, the more durable tyre on those mediums, but see what happens during this battle. As LMB is pitted again here. Strange things there. Goes on to the mediums.
Maybe
Strange there.
didn't like the way the hard tyre felt, or maybe picked up some wing damage. Fortunately, didn't catch what was going on. I'm watching the Jimbo and Syra battle.
Yeah, he's Syra and Zero Unicorn and Jimbo Supernova very close to the McLaren as Moggs has made a move at the front. And, oh, sorry, no, he has F1 has pitted early on, getting rid of those soft tyres, and Moggs has taken the lead now. So early stop there, about six laps in.
Just committing to a two-stop, maybe.
Yeah, I probably think so.
Staffy's
retired in the pits.
I wonder if that's due to connection issues.
Yeah, he's done the right thing there for his. He's struggled with the connections and coming into the race, so it's good to see he's taking that responsibility on for himself. In the meantime, Zero Unicorn still holding position here from Syra and Jimbo Supernova. Fascinator is starting to close up the gap to Metrocash in second. Both of them still on the soft tyres. Meantime, also Michael Collins is starting to close in on the back of the other McLaren of Yingling. We've got a yellow flag. Is that
Vigorous?
It is. It's critical divide. Critical divide is slightly spun coming into the first sector. As Moggs, the race leader, has pitted to get rid of his soft tyres. Metrocash and Bassinator now free, and Bassinator will look to maybe make a move here on Metrocash. He's got DRS. As we know, it's difficult. Syra's come in on the pits and gone onto the hard tyres there. As there is the first penalty we've got for this race. Critical divide picks up 3 seconds time penalty. I wonder if Bassinator will try and, if he gets past Metrocash, will just maybe stick out on these soft tyres for as long as he can. But bearing in mind, Zero Unicorn is on the medium compound tyre. Back of this as Metrocash has gone a bit wide. Bassinator still closing down here in the Aston Martin. Critical divide. Pitted again. Yeah, he has.
Yeah, onto the softs.
Did get some. Yeah, I think he did probably pick up some wing damage there. So Metrocash. Bassinator now on the Williams. Makes the move before the first corner and gets it slowed down. Bassinator up into the lead here. Meantime, F1 has gone the quickest lap here of 17.5. Moggs has gone past the Mercedes of Jimbo Supernova in the pits.
Yeah, Moggs lost 3 seconds in that round of pit stops to F1 CMM. So
it's going to be a battle now coming out of the pits. Syra side by side with Jimbo Supernova coming out of the pits. Oh, and Jimbo just about keeps his place, but that was some tough battling going on there. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2.
Well, Bassinator's Has Bassett made a mistake? He's ended up behind Zero Unicorn.
Yeah, he has. He was leading the race. And Metrocash has taken back the lead. He's lost 3 places there. Zero Unicorn and Magusi all overtaking him. So he might have got potentially a wheel on the curb, maybe. In the meantime, Jimbo Supernova and Zatsara are still doing battle here. Oh, Sire just keeps it together there. The hard tyres have not got the best of grip round here. I know they can hold on much longer, but they're just not. I just would not recommend them to be on a tyre to be on, if I'm honest. So Bassinator is pitted, he's gone onto the hard tyres as well, so Metrocash leads here by just over 2 seconds on Zero Unicorn. Magusi third, Michael Collins fourth, Yingling fifth, and F1 down in fifth, and Moggs also. So at the moment the net leader is F1 and Moggs and Jimbo Supernova.
Yeah, not discounting Zero Unicorn as well. I know he's only 5-6 seconds down the road, but it could come into play later on in the race.
Yeah, definitely. So if Metrocash does come into the pits now, this could be close between him coming out around Jimbo Supernova.
Cyrus round.
I was going to say, he definitely will come out in front of Syrah now.
He's just hit his wing as well. Could be rear wing damage.
I did think that was going to be difficult racing on those hard tyres, and it comes out now. This is going to be close. Metrocash has just got out in front of Jimbo Supernova there on the hard tyres, Jimbo on the medium, so positive start there. So just wait now on the rest of the pack to pit now. Vigorous.
Oh,
it's Metrocash.
Yeah, that's a bit of a silly penalty, but
that could hurt him. That could hurt him. He's looked pretty racing.
Oh, Michael Collins.
Metrocash.
Sorry, Michael Collins is in the wall.
That's no wing as well. As Sara picks up a 3-second time penalty as well. So, Sara. Speaking of Sara, he's gone as well.
Exactly.
And he's lost his front wing. I keep saying, I say the hard tyres just. It's so hard to get enough heat and grip on these tyres on this track. It's hard to spin your wheels up. It's easy to spin your wheels up around here on those hard tyres. You just can't get enough grip on them. And that's just why, you know, a 2-stop or even a 3-stop on the medium tyres if you're going to do a soft run. If not, you know, if you can get these hard tyres to work, then, you know, fine, you'll go far. But it's so easy to. I'll call his no pits, but it's so easy to. So easy to spin on these hard tyres. So Michael Collins has gone on to the softs. What will Sara choose to go on to? I kind of hope mediums really in this sort of early stages of the race.
Yeah, it'd be mediums or soft, and it is the soft tyre.
Oh, softs. Fair play. So, and speaking of what we were... Speaking of F1, he's made the move on Yingling here. So Yingling on the 10-lap old medium tyres here. He's got up to third. Magusi's next on his list here. So F1, he's got some serious pace here. He's closing in now on Magusi, and also Magusi's closing in also in on Zero Unicorn. So this battle now for the lead is going to start heating up, but it will soon be time for these medium runners to come in and pit for either another set of mediums to soft, or just holding out for another few laps for the soft run.
Yeah, we've got to remember that CMM is potentially two-stopping. P1, P2 currently have yet to make their stops, as well as Yingling and P4.
So F1 is really close now. Zero Unicorn picks up a 3 seconds. Just when you're leading, if you can easily get hurt on penalties, and well, you expect the Mercedes to make the move now. He's got a good run off there. The grip is there, and he's got 6 lap younger tyres here. He's made up the move to P2. Question is, will he make the move again and get up to the lead on the same lap here? I think we might have to just wait for the next lap, but he's closed up so quickly to the McLaren now. And he's pulling away here from the Alpine of Mr. Magusi. Will F1 go for the move, or will he's going to wait it out? He does the smart thing. He knows if he makes one mistake, it could really be all over for his races. Zero Unicorn gets on the curb there, and you just see the car really reacts horribly there on him. As FTR Moggs is now closing on the other McLaren of Yingling. Again, same sort of thing. Yingling yet to pit. Moggs pitting a lap later than F1, and you just see the fresh mediums starting to come into play. That's it. TCM Syrah has got the fastest lap there was 16.8. Again, you see the traction getting there, the grip. DRS open. Here comes F1 for the lead. Even before the pit stops. Another confident display here by F1. CMM SCO5. So we've got a yellow flag, and oh, it's Metro Cash.
Critical divide as well. Critical divide was trying to overtake Yingling whilst Moggs was also overtaking him.
So Metro Cash, Jimbo Superman doing battle here. Meanwhile, Moggs has got past Yingling. Oh, we've got another yellow flag in sector 2. Oh, Michael Collins! Literally, he's binned it. He's absolutely binned it. He's got a safety car. Just on board, and when he saw him crash it.
Top 5 are in.
You expect now this is gonna help F1 now, because he's in a really strong position. He comes out onto another set of the medium tyres. Moggs has lost out, I think. Or has he? Yeah, Moggs has lost out. It was net P2. Oh, they're all slowing down here. F1 leads. Zero Unicorn has come out. Look at that's amazing. Zero Unicorn second. So his race strategy here, his tyre strategy has actually come in and worked brilliantly. The safety car has really helped him here, Zero Unicorn. Moggs, unfortunately, has lost out a bit here because he was on the charge, and all he needed was Magusi and Zero Unicorn to pit, and he'd been up to P2. He's had to come in and pit, and he's managed to stay ahead of Yingling, but he's now dropped behind Magusi, Metro Cash, and Zero Unicorn. Metro Cash staying out on those hard tyres. But yeah, wow, that's amazing. to invite Golden Tornado in roughly about 5 minutes, Chris.
Sure.
To the button. So you join in 5 minutes, so is Tom? No, he's going to be short qualifying in Tier 1.
Yeah.
As if Yalaps isn't, if Yalaps is racing, and if it is, I still probably think go for short qualifying. If we've got 15, I think anything over 15, then we've got
You need 18.
Over 15, we go full.
17, 18
realistically,
really, for full.
Yeah. So the safety car has worked wonders for a couple of the drivers. F1 leading this race. Zero Unicorn has worked absolute wonders. And I don't know how he does it, Chris, but he just seems to work for him at times when he's with his race strategies, especially when it comes out and gets the look of the safety car.
Yeah, it certainly has worked out for him. And Moggs, as you said, is looking there down in P5, but it is on the medium side. If he can get past those 3 drivers on the hards, he's got a fighting chance. But I feel CMM's pace is going to be a little bit further down the road by the time Moggs gets through. So the safety car is in on this lap.
F1 just seems to be absolutely rapid over some of these. It's got that knack. There is one driver that can really take him on, and if he can make that move, really make the move stick, as FTR Moggs. But don't rule out Metrocash here. This is going to be. Oh, he's Tokyo drifted it there, F1. I don't know why he put the power down so early. But Zero Unicorns is right alongside him. F1 just put his foot down there. Tokyo drifting around the last corner, and wow, that restart has not helped him at all. It's got both McLarens, and Metrocash has made the move on the McLaren of Zero Unicorn straight from the restart here. As we come round here, F1 has managed to hit the lead just, but the restart. Oh, Zero Unicorn's lost it! And there's contact! I think there was contact with Mr. Debussy. Got away without getting any damage. I swear I've seen there was potential front wing contact there. But yeah, wow. From second, again, hard tyres, especially on a restart, or if you just come out of the pits, they're going to be cold. They're not going to be like the medium tyres or the softs, where you can get the heat into them quicker. It takes so long for the heat to build up in these, and Zero Unicorn in a very, very good position. Unfortunately, has ended up spinning out. It's critical device. Oh my goodness me! He's trying to get back and overtake the lapped the cars that have lapped him. And he's ended up hitting into the barriers. Moggs on the back of Magusi. Thought about the move. Golden Tornado's just come online, Chris. Do you want to send him, invite him into the party? Excuse me. So, Moggs on the back of Magusi. No, Magusi's gone a bit wide. Moggs is going to go side by side into the chicane. Backs out of it. The Alpine at the moment on these hard tyres. This is going to be very difficult to overtake him at this stage of the track. But once you get to the start-finish straight, it's probably going to get a bit easier for him with the DRS assist. So, good evening, Golden Tornado.
Hello, hello, hello.
Good evening. Welcome to the Tier 3 Combox.
I am feeling very welcomed. Can you hear me loud and clear?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Good.
As Critical Divide has retired from the pit lane. You've joined us in a very good time, if I'm honest. We've just had a safety car on the for a crash from Michael Collins, unfortunately retired. Yep, and at the moment we're just focusing on the battle with Moggs and Mr. Magusi for third place. F1 has, in the meantime, he's stormed ahead of Metro Cash, standing at 2.5 seconds up the road from him. Magusi, he's gone a little bit wide there, but he's allowed.
Well, Mastinator made a mistake and he's lost the place to Jimbo and TTM LMB.
It's going to be an interesting battle now for the podium places. These are very close. Jimbo.
FTR Moggs closing up on the back of Mr. Magusi, down the front straight. DRS open. DRS, he's going past him around the outside. Very close. Mr. Magusi's coming back on him. FTR Moggs has DRS there, pulls away.
Good move. It's a very, very good move. You're a natural. You're a natural.
Thank you.
I don't even need to say anything. Say what you see. That's what we're looking for.
Oh, Cyber's gone. And if he didn't have rear wing damage before, he definitely has it now.
Yeah, unfortunately, our debutant, who I've got to say, actually impressed me quite a lot, really, in the. He really did impress me in qualifying. I think he qualified about P5, P6, and that's not too bad out of 14 drivers for your first outing in Tier 3. So fair play to him, but at least he's going to pick up a point here. This is going to pick up a point. Trying to see now, let's have a look. So, Jimbo Supernova closing on the back of the McLaren of Yingling onto the start-finish straight. We'll get DRS, and should make the move here as also Moggs and Magoose. Sorry, Moggs and Metro Cash getting a bit close for comfort here. We'll get DRS a second time round.
He'll make the move eventually. He's on 5-lap old mediums, while Metro Cash is on old hard tyres. FTR Moggs seems to have the pace on him at the moment.
Yeah, that's. We did say this on the safety car restart. If Moggs was to get past Magusi and Metro Cash quite quickly here, he probably would have had a chance to take on our current race leader. But
yeah,
he's unfortunately he got held up. And this is by far one of the most difficult tracks on the F1 calendar to make the overtakes. You also see on the intervals LMB getting close to the back of McLaren again of Yingling. So Yingling's lost a position to Jimbo Supernova in the Mercedes.
Around the penultimate corner now. Metro Cash has gone wide, going onto the straight. They still get a decent exit, but FTR Moggs is going to have DRS and just go straight past him. Easy enough. Oh, Metro Cash tried to throw a little bit of a dive there. Didn't really work out, not enough grip.
Yeah, this is one of the tracks I just would not. I've said this a few times on this stream. It's just I just would not be on the hard tyres around here.
Neither.
It proved it was zero
Metro
unicorn
Cash
on
got
the
loose
restart.
there out of the death curve. Almost lost him there. Nice save though.
Magusi's started to close in on him now. Jimbo Supernova also in the Mercedes trying to close in on Mr. Magusi. But the timings are starting to eke out now. The battles are starting to diminish. It's only really gonna happen now is if those medium tyres go off and the hard runners start closing in on the gaps.
Picking up that, Metro Cash still has the RF on FTR Mogs. I don't expect him to catch up, as Mogs is still pulling away regardless, seemingly.
He might be on. I tell you what, though, he might be on hards. But I'm impressed with the pace that Metro Cash has got here. He's got some real pace. The start he had. Just going to check on the penalty front here. Though he's got 3 seconds penalty at the moment. He's starting to just eke out a bit more of a gap on Magusi, who's behind. He's on 5 lap pressure. Hard tyres is Magusi. The interval times at the moment is ranging just. Oh, and that does it. That does it. He picks up. Oh,
that is not ideal.
Commentator's curse. I'm sorry, Metro Cash. I apologise now. I did not mean to do that to you. Oh dear.
Very easy to pick up the penalty around here, especially in the final sector into that fast right-hander. You go just that tiny little bit wide, and you'll be racking up a penalty in no time.
Yeah, so Metro Cash picks up another 3 seconds. At the moment, Magusi is on for net P3. Like I say, Metro Cash is still he's just hovering in and out of the second bracket of there.
And they both have about the same ERS, although Metro Cash is just that tiny bit more, and Mog's got bad exit out of that corner there, T1.
Oh, Jimbo Supernova's lost it out of the first corner.
Up there.
He's lost his wing. He was closing in on Magusi. I thought he was going to potentially have him at one point. That's done. That's his race done. I
very easy to overestimate that corner.
Yeah, he's lost it, and
especially the curb on the outside there, very easy to loop it around, getting all over
Magusi's
that curb.
made the move. Oh, no, it hasn't. Metro Cash has lost his wing now as well. Oh, his crashes galore.
Chaos towards the end of the race.
Over. It is now LMB now closing on the back of Yingling. So, wow. I think never underestimate that this race is going to be over by any means, because one little mistake, especially on a track like this, can really hurt you.
A lot of the entire last sector, all the curbs in the entirety of the last sector, just very tricky, very dangerous. You take just two, you can gain a lot of time using them, but if you take too much, you can easily loop it around.
Yeah, so Metro Cash comes into the pits without the front wing. Might suspect that he might decide to retire. He does.
Closing up to the back of Yingling.
As our race leader picks up the 3 second time penalty. Moggs has been obviously freed up now, so
Moggs licking his lips potentially. You can hammer down.
He's got 10 laps to go here. He might decide to maybe try and put his foot down to try and maybe close in those three. It's a bit of a surprise for the race leader. He hasn't really. He's that far ahead, about just over 6.5 seconds. You just don't really need to push too much, really, at the moment.
Yeah, but it's also when you're not being pressured, it's also very easy to lose focus. And when you lose focus, you start making tiny little mistakes. TTM now.
Yeah,
closing up back in the penultimate corner.
Yeah, you expect LMB to really make the move here.
Got a bit of a dodgy exit there.
He might make a late move here. He does. He goes up the inside into turn 1.
Oh, he's going to hit round the outside on the hards. No, he won't. Not enough grip.
It's a good move there from LMB. And able to really hold out the position now on those hard tyres.
Mediums seem to still have the pace, surprisingly.
Yeah, softs seem to lose the grip really quickly. Mediums seem the best hard to really race around here, even though the hards will, general-wise, won't deteriorate more, but just the grip just will not be there. even if they're fresh or they're gone. Yingling still within 6/10 of roughly about
He
6-7
also
tenths of
has
LMB.
70% ERS. LMB's on 30. So he might be able to close back up here.
Yeah. LMB has only 33% at the moment. He's using that now to defend against the DRS threat of Yingling. As he goes into turn 1, I don't think he's going to get any luck here on the overtaking. As TTM Syra is pitted again here. It's a
Potentially damage.
strange one.
Or what tyres has
It's
he
just a
got?
soft.
Oh, he's going for
softs.
fastest lap.
It's gone.
Because he has a huge gap behind him.
No, this is his fourth stop, so he might just go for a fastest lap here, I reckon. Might just go for a fast lap. So
Yeah, he had a
nothing to
massive
lose.
gap behind him. Undoubtedly going for fastest lap there.
So, F1 leads the way. FTR Mogs second, Mr. Magusi third, LB fourth, Yingling fifth, Bassinator sixth. Our debutant TTM Syra seventh, Zero Unicorn eighth, Jimbo Supernova in as last place and ninth. Continued on after his crash from inside the first corner. Just about close the gap in on the Goosey in third.
Assuming he still has grip in those mediums, we can assume he'll be making that move within the next few laps. Although he isn't closing in as much as you'd think he would. Potentially the mediums are starting to fall off now.
Yeah, I think this is going to be roughly where we see everyone just kind of bringing the cars home now.
Yeah, barring any mistakes towards the end.
Yeah, yeah, it's easier said than done, really, isn't it? As the Jimbo Supernova goes quickest on a 1:16.6. I expect probably Syra maybe to beat that, and he's already gone purple sector 1. Go on board here with Syra as he bids to get that fastest lap.
Opting not to use the curbs in this final sector. Wise. Playing it safe. Oh, he goes wide.
He's gone wide, but he's still gone quicker. He might have picked up a warning flag there, a warning there. It goes into the last couple of corners. You would expect this to be a quickest lap here as he comes to the line, and it is of 1:15.9. DTM Syra picks up the fastest lap, and I tell you what, if he goes again here and doesn't go so wide in that second sector, he might just go a bit quicker.
Potentially.
LMB in the meantime has actually closed in the gap of Mr. Magusi here in third place, so this could be interesting here. This could be
Magusi got a bit loose there, I think.
Yeah, this is going to be very close here. He's really closed the gap in there. LMB here could be on for a podium as it stands. Magusi is going to have to battle this out here. Magusi and LMB have got the same amount of ERS deployment here, but Magusi will have to use the ERS here, as LMB has got ERS and DRS to his use, as Magusi
wisely decides to hold back there.
Yeah, Magusi was trying to make sure he didn't get him on the slipstream, and always tried to break it.
Magusi a little bit wide, a little bit loose.
Yeah, this is going to be a...
Oh, again,
get
loose again.
I tell you what, you always get a battle nearer to the end of a race, and this is it. Goosey and L&B doing battle. So, 5 laps to go. In the chat, who thinks driver of the day at the moment? And also commenting on your choices and suggestions. One vote at the moment, that is Magusi.
Magusie's doing well to hold him off for now. He's pulling away just that tiny bit. But
he's had a good race, Magusi. He's started in P12, he's up to P3.
He's having a little look. He's not going to make the move though. If he gets a good exit down here, potentially. Although Goosey also got a very good exit out there. It's just about keeping in front.
What, if he holds onto this podium, it'll be one hell of a finish. And
ooh,
gonna be still on his case here. Magusi's done so well at the moment just to hold off the charms, the absolute charge of this Haas.
Pressure is mounting as Mr. Magusi is a little bit all over the place for that first sector there, but still keeping in front. Mediums must be struggling right about now.
You'd think so, but the times aren't really changing a huge deal here. It's constant within the half a second. L&B is just absolutely stuck to him at the moment. Magusi will again use ERS to and trying to get out the slipstream of the Haas behind him. As they get close now, really close.
Very
he could
close.
make a move now. This could be a chance for a move here. DRS open.
It's around the outside.
Tries to go around the outside, maybe. No.
Not enough grip there.
Magusi does really well there. Again, he just places his car perfectly and defends the position again.
To also think that this is a very downforce dependent track, and although downforce isn't modelled as realistically as it is in real life and perhaps other racing games, TTM will be undoubtedly struggling with a little bit of understeer caused by dirty air.
I'm going to say further back in this, from another battle, Bassinator's also closing onto the back of the McLaren, as you see just in the background there. The Unicorn picking up 3 seconds on his race time.
He is, but Yingling has been saving ERS by the looks of it, 80% compared to Bassinator's 50.
I think we've...
Oh.
Yeah,
I think the Mercedes... I mean, not the Mercedes, the McLaren.
Yeah, it's McLaren, a Zero Unicorn has lost it, lost the...
Oh, Mr. Magusi's lost it. He's off.
Magusi's gone wide.
He's come back on. I'm still behind. Probably came off the throttle to avoid the big gas there.
Yeah, I did. Blimey, Magusi really went wide there and lost it a bit.
Very lucky to hold that position.
I'll tell you what, he's starting to slightly just push out a bit more of another gap here. But L&B is going to be onto him. If he's not careful, he's going to really have him here on the start-finish straight. I tell you what, if Magusi's got one more lap here. I'm sorry, it's 2 laps. 2 laps to go here.
Will he play it safe or will he send it? Let's see. He has a look down the inside. He goes for the send, but doesn't have enough grip. Into this next DRS soon.
I'm gonna say Magusi for my driver of the day at the moment. His defending has been nothing short of amazing to stop.
I haven't been
LMB
around for
from
the
getting
entire
past him.
race, but LMB has been pressuring him now for quite a while, and although mistakes have been creeping in every now and again, but still managed to keep that position despite.
I just think it's the tyres start going, the grip's just not there on those hards, but it looks like he's just starting to edge out a little bit more of a gap now, and LMB is struggling, like I say, in that dirty air now. The dirty air factor is now probably starting to sink in a bit now.
Whoa, and, he's gone a bit loose.
Oh, and there's the twitch. That could... He's still within a second.
Definitely feeling the age of those tyres in the dirty air.
Yeah, he's that could be it. He's not as close as he was last lap now, and there's the second.
He's outside of DRS.
He's at the second rule. There's no DRS now. Magusi flies away into the distance. No DRS. And Magusi edging towards the third place on that podium.
Fascinating. Also looking to overtake Yingling here. Doesn't quite get into T1. Yingling still holding out just in front. Fascinator on 6 lap older tyres here, but is still keeping up with him despite. Although
our race leader has left the session.
Oh dear. He should still make it. Although FTR Moggs is closing up rapidly.
I don't think he's gonna get him here. I don't think Moggs is gonna.
I think he's safe.
Oh, I tell you what though,
if it was a tiny bit
if this happened, I tell you what, Moggs is gonna win this.
Wait a minute, he's gonna win.
Moggs is gonna win, but I don't think this is. I think connection issues there have
ruined his race.
I think that's going to be to be decided by a steward's decision here. Because he was leading the race by a good 6 seconds coming into that last lap, and a connection has gifted Moggs a victory, which I don't think. Which I will just note now. Yeah, I don't. I'm undecided what to say here.
Yeah, there is an argument to be said that, you know, in real life racing, freak accidents and random failures happen all the time, but alternatively, this isn't a real race, and you know, if I was him, I'd be absolutely fuming right now. Bit awkward situation here.
What we'd normally do is we would normally do our podium interviews. I'm not going to do that tonight due to what's just happened, because that's going to be at the moment that is. I think that's going to have to be decided how we go about that. Let's say the last lap, literally.
Very last lap, literally last sector of the last lap.
He's lagged out. He's actually lagged out. He was 6 seconds ahead and he's lagged out, and Moggs ended up getting him. So I'm going to. There's no doubt first and second that there's definitely a first and second place for F1 and Moggs, and Magusi getting so yeah. As for driver of the day, our driver of the day goes to Mr. Magusi. So congratulations to him. He gets driver of the day.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened before I turned up, but 12th to 3rd says enough, really.
So we will be back literally in under an hour for our Tier 1 race. Like I say, Golden Tornado will join me then, along with FTR Lando as well. Until then, we shall